You go ahead and go. You live, right? You good? Not good, right? Alright, come. Shalom Makim. Let's try this again. We're going to start by saying all praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Ba'Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders for the millstone. Salutations and after pushing this word in all sincerity and honesty. And the hopeful elect constantly enduring. God's faithfulness to the word. Shalom. You got the first script you go into.
This is Mark 12:17. And Yahushua answering said unto them, render to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and to the Most High the things that are the Most High's. And
right. So it says rent to Caesar things that are Caesar's, which is what? Money, tax, right? It's FRN notes. All right, you paying your bills, your mortgage, you get paid, they take out their cut, their percentage, all right? That belongs to Caesar, okay? Because we're not gonna fight against Caesar. He was put in rulership by the Most High, all right? So the Lord said, this is whatever is Caesar's, fair enough, give it to Caesar, right?
And to the Most High the things that are the Most High's.
But to the Most High the things are the Most High's. And what's the Most High things? All right. First of all, Yahushua is talking to the so-called Negroes. All right. Basically Judah, Benjamin, Levi. All right. And the Negro, which today will be the Negroes, the West Indians, and Haitians, man. All right. Because at that time, it was only the Southern Kingdom around. Right. So we said. So read that last part again.
And to the Most High, the things that are the Most High's.
Right, so the Most High is only dealing with Israel. All right, so only we could give the Most High what's his, because it was given to us to give. This truth was given to us, the nation of Israel. All right, so what are the things that belongs to the Most High? Doing the works, okay, praying or fasting, prophesying. Right? The Lord said to God did and bid them to the marriage. I think that's even a little more up in the that same chapter, right?
And they marveled at him.
And they marveled at him, right? Because the Yahushua had a lot of wisdom, had the Holy Spirit. You know.
Yeah,
go ahead. Yeah.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 43, verse 29. It says, the Lord is terrible and very great, and marvelous is his power.
The Lord is terrible and very great, and marvelous is his power. Okay, that's all caps?
That's not all caps.
That's what Damascus?
Yeah.
All right.
Sirach.
Yeah, man. But that's the truth. All right, and the Lord's going to show you how marvelous and terrible he is in these last days. Just the other day, a crane fell on somebody, man.
Right.
What the hell you gotta do? City. Yeah, in the city. What the hell? And the crane was on fire, I heard. So what the hell you gotta do for a crane to fall on you? Okay, so the Lord is bringing judgment on this place.
And it says, when ye glorify the Lord, exalt him as much as ye can.
And that's what we give on to the Lord. That belongs to Yahushua. All the glory. All right, that we doing the works here, but guess what? This was the knowledge, the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, or the Holy Spirit was given to us from Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua. So there's no glory for us, you know. All the glory goes to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, right?
Right. And it says, for even yet will he far exceed.
Even yet will you far exceed, man. So there's no limit to this thing. All right. Right now we just men speaking, doing the works, but the Lord's going to have it to where we're going to have spiritual battles.
Right.
You know, and this is just all faith. All right, which faith is nothing that belongs to the Lord. Right.
It says, and when ye exalt him, put forth all your strength, and be not weary, for ye can never go far enough.
You can never go far enough to exalt the Lord, man. That's why some brothers do lessons like every day. You see the apostles do lessons every day, certain bishops and elders, all right, even brothers coming in, have that fiery zeal to do lessons every day. Okay? We try to do lessons throughout the week, but then we try to do lessons on Friday before we go out to camp the next day.
Right.
You know? So you can never do too much. You know, but the Spirit gotta be on you to do it. You know?
That's it.
Yeah. And you go ahead.
Oh, no, you got it.
No, sorry.
This is Matthew 24:13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
That's right, man. So here it is. You paying Esau, right, to stay off you, talking about harassing you. Because really, we paying this man, but what are we getting out of that? We're just getting oppressed more and more. They're just raising the interest rate more and more. Every time America goes into debt, he goes to the American citizens, and he raised the interest rate so we could pull him out of debt, but he never goes to the rich. So where's the you know, like, where's the not the justice, but where's, like, you know, the benefits of paying your taxes? You know, there is none. But here it is, we paying Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. All the works we doing now, this is payments. You know, and basically these payments are gonna pay off. You get what it says, your treasures in spirit.
That's in Matthew
Matthew
6.
Almost 6. And you finish it.
Oh, that was it. I had something else.
Okay.
On Matthew 6:19.
Okay.
I got it.
All right, 21.
All right, this is Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. And it says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal.
Yeah, man. And a good example of that is these banks collapsing, where you would have money in the bank, and then you would look the next day, and they'll say zero, or they'll do a run on the banks, and the banks won't give you your money back because they don't have it. They don't have your money. So you hear this, you trying to save up money. The other day, the dude said that he couldn't get his pension.
Oh, yeah.
You saw that shit, right?
With the trucker guy, the truckers and all that.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So
Sheesh.
it is, you trying to work 30, 40 years slaving for this man. Paying your taxes on time, paying your bills on time, best credit in the world. You can't get your pension. All right, why you serving him? Why serve this man? Why serve him more than the Creator? Right? So we are.
It says, this is Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven.
Yeah, treasures in heaven, right? If you're doing these works, why? Because this is how you get salvation, right? And this is how you get into the kingdom on the first go.
Right.
Right?
It says, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, where thieves do not break through nor steal.
Now moth or rust, which that destroys clothes. You might have good garment, good fabric. That moth will destroy it. Okay? And thieves, thieves steal your money. Right?
It says, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
For where your treasure is, there will your heart be or your mind be, which our treasure is Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. Okay? That's the main thing. And that's where our mind is at, because that's who we're seeking, that's why we're doing these lessons. And that's who's gonna save us.
Right.
Yahweh Shah.
One more precept, Salah.
Yeah, if you want to say something, you want to say it.
Yeah. It's,
I just have Haggai after this.
Okay. All right.
this is Sirach chapter 29, verse 11, and it says, lay up thy treasure according to the commandments of the Most High, and it shall bring thee more profit than gold. Man.
Hey, well, and this truth is, or wisdom is more precious than fine gold or rubies. All right, why? Because this is going to deliver you. See, money ain't not going to deliver you. Money will get you through now these times, but money ain't going to deliver you. All right, when all hell breaks loose, when these wars start affecting these average day Americans, employment rate is gonna drop, but the unemployment rate is gonna rise. All right, and you're gonna have lower class people or citizens, and they're gonna be attacking the people with wealth. They're gonna be coming into your mansions and into your high rises, your condos, and they're gonna be taking your shit. All right, so all that money is not gonna really, in the long run, ain't gonna deliver you. It's only for a time being. If you get sick and drop dead, that money ain't gonna do nothing for you.
Right.
All right, so
Oh, yeah, that was
all right, come on.
This is Haggai 1:6. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink.
And that's us, man. That's the nation of Israel. Okay, you spoke for Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because we working, we going to work, we're applying for jobs, going to work, we saving our money, but it's never enough. All right, you buy food for the week, and now you gotta choose if you want to do laundry, or you know,
Going to train for work.
yeah, if you want to get a rental car, going to train for work. All right, you gotta make these drastic decisions because you're never gonna have enough, or you gotta start a susu. All right, this week is you gotta pay me $100, and next week I pay you $100, and you gotta put your money in the pot, right? Because you never have enough, man. And this is why Jake get driven to doing wickedness too, like murdering and stealing, because it comes from a place of desperation. Because why? Because the wicked is in control. See, he still got enough money to the point where it don't gotta be no homeless people on the streets. All right, but what does he do? He oppresses the people. Yeah.
Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
Yeah. It's a bag with holes. Because as soon as that money comes, it goes. It's gone. All right.
Hot potato.
Hot potatoes. $1,000. If you get $1,000 a week, that ain't shit. $1,000 a week ain't shit. I mean, it used to be shit, but when it was shit, you wasn't making $1,000 a week.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was it. This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 4. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath. So that's what it is. When you know what the brother was saying, man. Riches, there's different types of riches, but the principal riches, all right, is this word is serving Yahweh Shem Yahushai, this wisdom. All right, so these monetary, money, this physical money that they have, which are going to change to digital currency anyway. All right, yes, it's profitable. Yes, we could use it. Money's a defense, but in the grand scheme of things, man, it's not gonna save you, man. You commit your whole life. Niggas like to say money over everything and all these type of things. Hey, man, it ain't gonna save you in the day of wrath, which is coming, man. It's right around the corner. All right. It says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness deliver it from death, and that's the main thing right there, man. All right, your money ain't gonna save you in the day of the Lord's wrath, man. All right, but the righteousness, the things that you do once you serve in the Lord, man, in that day, man, the Lord, He gonna look over you, Lord willing, with the elect. All right, and He's gonna keep us safer from the things that's about to come, man. All right, shit ain't gonna be regular out here, man. All right, you think things is hard now, man? It's gonna be great, a great perilous times coming around the corner, man. All right, famine. All right, murders, martial law. All right, all these things is coming around the corner, man. And your money, your so-called money, ain't gonna save you, man. All right, we gotta get our priorities straight, man. That's it.
Right here, the book of Luke, chapter 2, verse 30. For my eyes have seen thy salvation. For my eyes have seen thy salvation, which thou hast prepared before the face of all people.
And who's that salvation? Yahweh Shah. Alright? Yahweh Shah, man. And that's the salvation for the elect. So it's gonna be men that's gonna, that don't value money, that don't put money such a high priority. All right, because scriptures say what the love of money. All right, so you have money, but the love of money is the root of all wickedness. Okay, because like these entertainers, they get all this money. They got these millions, and some of them got billions. That ain't shit really.
Right.
But what they got to do for it? They don't serve Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You don't see them giving the apostles their 10%. Okay, well here it is. They watch the apostles because they watch GMS as a whole. All right, and they watch Israel as a whole. Now some Israelite camps or Israelite groups may have sold out, so they might have a couple millions. All right, but really, the Lord ain't dealing with that money, man.
Proverbs 22, verse 2. The Lord, it says, the rich and the poor meet together. The Lord is the maker of them all.
Yeah, because they both die.
I got something. This is Ecclesiastes 7:12. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense, but the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. Yeah, I'll read it again. For wisdom is a defense, and money is a defense. Money is a defense, so is wisdom. But the excellency of knowledge is that wisdom giveth life to them that have it. Yeah, wisdom to give life to the elect. Its truth is life.
Right.
All right?
Quickeneth the truth.
Yeah. But that's the difference.
Right.
And it's the wealth of, the so-called wealth of this world is temporal.
Right.
And it's not even world wealth, but that's a different story.
Real quick, John 6:3. It is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. All right?
Yeah, the spirit is what makes you alive. All right? It's truth.
Yeah, right.
Real quick, last time. So Isaiah 33:6. You know what?
Nah, you know.
Okay. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Yeah, that's right, man. Say wisdom and knowledge to be the stability of thy times, man. All right. The money ain't gonna save you. All right. It's not gonna keep you warm. It's not gonna shelter you. All right. It's not gonna give you something to eat in those times, man. The Lord is the one that's gonna provide all these things, man. All right. This true. Wisdom and knowledge is the stability of thy times, man. Because not only that, man. Hey, we know what's coming around the corner, and we know that it's coming from the Lord, man. All right, these people, they don't know that. All right, niggas still out here doing the phone money and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? That's not gonna matter. All right, even this thing with the CBDC, we know where that's gonna lead to. The mark. All right, these people out here, they're not even thinking about that. All right.
Yeah.
So it says wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. So guess what, man? This truth, all right, that's gonna keep you stable. All right, when all hell breaks loose, man. All right, understanding that. Listen, man, the Lord is the one that's bringing it, and we did the Lord when we elect. All right, Lord willing, it's really predestined. Lord willing, all right, we did everything we can. All right, to serve the Lord while we could. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
And the strength of salvation.
Right.
The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Right, and that's what it is. The fear of the Lord is the treasure. You see one of the first scriptures we read, lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, man. All right, where moth and rust don't corrupt. All right, so the fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. That's going to be the valuable thing in that day, man. That's going to mean something in that day. All right, the Lord got your back. That's going to count, man. All right, your dollar bills and your crib and your silver and gold and all that. That's not going to save you in the day of the Lord's wrath, man. All right. So that's the spread lead. That's how the lesson is going, man. Hey, man, you got to get priorities in order, man. This money shit just a quick example, I'm hanging out with my family and they talking all this money talk. And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm really trying to get out of here, bro. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. Like, you don't even know what's going on, you know what I mean? But, you got to let them rock, Yeah. That's what it is, man.
Yeah. I got something real quick. Proverbs 9 and 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Right. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. All right, it'll behoove you to fear the Lord. People don't take that seriously. Like, when I was growing up in the church, I used to hear that all the time, fear the Lord, but it never really meant anything, because they say, yo, God is good all the time. But guess what, man? All right, when Yahweh try to crack them skies, man, all right, you're gonna want to be in his good graces. All right? And all the time to talk and all that, hey, man, it's gonna be over with, man. All right.
It says, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding.
Right, the knowledge of the holy, the knowledge of this book is understanding, man. All right, this is what counts, man, not the knowledge of the other world, man. All right. Oh, I got a bunch of degrees. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I got 30 years experience, fucking doing as an engineer, as a plumber or some shit.
I got a master's.
Right. I got my master's degree. 200,000 debt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I'm trying to say that the vintage shall cease. Because that's these jobs.
Right.
When you have a master's, you can produce money because you're gonna have a high-paying job.
Yeah.
You're making a couple thousands, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 a year. You paid. But and that's mostly women too.
Right.
But you know what? That's gonna stop. That's all gonna stop. Okay.
Right.
And if you want anything the way it's looking, is you're gonna have to either bow down to Esau, all right, which is the elites, and take that C hip, that C hip, all right, or that the mark of the beast, I'm saying, all right. Take that, and if you want to deal with that money, this is where the temptations get you.
Right.
You're more tempted now. It's like you fall victim because all you see is money. You don't feel you how about Shimmy Shai. You just want that money.
Yeah. And it's designed, the whole thing, working on an algorithm that the elites have their agents doing with the banks. I'm on AT, it's another site, but I'm gonna use this one because I don't have it on hand. ATFX.com, right? Now, there's 10 major participants in a forex market, foreign exchange, currencies. But the ones I see offhand is the leading commercial banks that move the forex markets, which are the currencies, are Citibank, JP Morgan, UBS, Barclays Bank, Deutsche Bank, BAM, that's Bank of America, I believe. Yeah. Goldman Sachs, HSBC, Morgan Stanley, and there's another one. But, the elites own those banks.
Right.
And the central bank, right? So they're going to collapse everything.
Right.
They got the direct line. They determine how prices move every day, even with the metals, everything. They control all logistics of everything, the movement of things. So they're going, when they deem the time is right, they're going to pull the plug.
Yep.
They're going to liquidate everything.
Yep.
All right.
These people they're going to scatter. These people are going to be like chicken with their head cut off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When the bank pull their plug, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because they put their trust in Esau.
Right.
wants you to go down to Egypt for help.
Right.
You know?
Oh, I was gonna read that. I was
You
on my.
got that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can read that. This is Isaiah chapter 30, 29, 31. Yeah,
30 or
31. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 31. It says, "Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help."
Yeah, Egypt is basically America, all right? Spiritually America, okay? Because Egypt dealing with Pharaoh, dealing with captivity, which we still in captivity, man. Okay? So, and our people go down to Egypt for help. Before they go to Yahweh Shua Yahweh Shai, all right? Send them prayers up, ask for or beg for deliverance or whatnot. They want to go down to Esau and see what Esau could do,
Right.
right? Which the Most High, which Yahweh Shua Yahweh Shai sent the angels down to sway the minds of people. All right.
It says, "And stay on horses and trust in chariots, because there are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong."
Yeah, the police force, their military force, all right, their armies. And our people would rather join the military so they could receive benefits, all right, and risk going to war before they be struggling from check to check or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because they have more faith in Esau than they do in Yahweh Yahweh Shai.
It says, "But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel."
That's why when the Lord comes to judge this place and destroys it by way of nuclear fire, by way of those chariots, you niggas that believe in Esau, you're gonna be destroyed too.
Right.
2/3 of you. Right.
It says, "But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord."
Yeah, you don't seek the Lord. Okay, scripture says seek the Lord while you may be found. You know, our people not seeking the Lord, and that's the problem, man. You turn on your computer, because they don't watch TV no more. You
Right.
turn on your computer, you turn on YouTube, whatever internet website, you gonna see the most vile shit. P. Diddy's a homosexual. The Island Boys are homosexuals. Drake is a homosexual. Everybody is doing some type of wickedness or some type of folly. All right, but no one is seeking the Lord, and that's why a lot of these people are gonna die, man. Look at Jamie Foxx. Look at Bronny. All right, young Bronny. Okay, and you know what happened to him?
Right.
Listen, man. He's trusting in Esau.
Dang.
He fuck around with that venom. He got that venom in him, and that's a lot of people that everyday average Joe's gonna start dropping
A
dead.
lot of athletes die worldwide.
Yeah.
They don't believe across the rules. You see when is that? Thousands of athletes die
Yeah.
worldwide.
Young athletes. You know.
I might say, Jake trusting oppression so much in Egypt so much that they had sacrificed their own blood to get ahead. You know, you had that guy give the kid. You know, his son just died. You know,
Yeah,
they only counted as the streets, but you know,
He signed that contract.
He signed that contract.
What was it, 100 million?
100 million.
Yeah.
And something to point out, he signed the contract on October 20th. His son died July 20th. So we see right through all that, man. You know, the funeral happened so quick.
Yeah, look, you know, we require sacrifice to get ahead. You know, the spirits need a sacrifice. This is the way that things go. You have other children and you can make more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can make more. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna do this anyway.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it anyway, so, you know?
What you want to do?
You got it.
Psalms 62.
That's the spot I got it right here.
Alright.
You from the top?
10.
10, right? That's right, yeah. This is Psalm 62 and verse 10. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase,
all right. You can read that again on Salah.
This is Psalm 62 and verse 10. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them.
Yeah, trust not in oppression. They wanna get along and be a part of Esau's system, knowing that it's corrupt. But hey,
Right.
we just gotta deal with that. All right, so they just gonna dance to Esau's tunes.
Yep.
Not knowing like if Esau, he's a devil, so that there has to be a righteous power and a power above all. But they don't consider this. They thinking about the here and the now.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, so you say, Slack it.
All right.
Can a leper change his spots?
Nope.
So I think trust in oppression. The motherfucker has been enslaved for 400 plus years.
Right.
Still in slavery.
Yep.
Yeah. Like that nigga, the rapper Rick Ross, he said God is the greatest, but Satan been on his shit.
Right.
Oh, you said that?
Yeah. And you know, it's lyrical, but it's meaning to it.
Yeah.
You know, like he like, yo, we winning dealing with Satan.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you know, the world gonna look at us like, you know, what are you doing? You know?
What's that?
It says, I'll read it again. Psalm 62 and 10. Trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. The Most High have spoken once, twice have I heard this.
Yeah. Set not your heart, your mind unto riches. They're temporal, and meaning don't give your all or be cutthroat for it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's gonna pollute you and destroy you.
Right.
You're gonna have to do strange things and satanic things and basically put hits out on people, man.
Yep.
Or approve them.
Even like these workaholics. Oh yeah, I can make overtime, so I'm gonna go to work 7 days a week, 16 hours a day. Yo, you're gonna get sick, you know. And that money ain't gonna do nothing for you because you're gonna be jacked up. You can't make the money if you fucked up. Your body needs time to rest.
Right.
And like the hamster wheel thing, like that hamster. Really, the wheel don't stop. It keeps going. That monetary system, that debt.
Yeah.
So you can't outrace that debt. you trying to keep up. That shit is electricity. It's keep on, but they ain't cut the plug. It's just keep on spinning and spinning and spinning. So it's just pointless.
How you gonna say to the Lord if you so busy trying to work so hard?
Right.
Yep. It says, the Most High have spoken once, twice have I heard this, that power belongeth unto the Most High.
Yeah, power belonging unto the Most High. The Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. In their mind, He controls them, what they're going to do. They're programmed. Pretty much a person's whole life is already programmed. Soon as their spirit hit, like what they're going to do from that moment in the womb all the way till they die, the program is already set. All right?
Yep.
So the Most High is running the show. Satan, the spiritual demon Satan, he's a double agent, man. He got Esau thinking that he's with him,
Yep.
but he's reporting to the head, the Most High, and Yahweh Shai. He's reporting to them like, yo, I got this nigga be the Esau in the bag for you.
Yeah.
Everything is set. You know what I mean? He's just a moving target, whatever. But you know, but Satan thinks but the Esau thinks, these elites think Satan is with them.
Yeah. Till all hell break loose, then that spirit of just knowing, that spirit gonna leave him. That spirit to discern, or that spirit of knowledge, you know.
That's the joke.
Yeah.
We always say, no. There are no new demons available. Please hang up.
Right.
The sun and the moon is gonna disappear
Yeah.
in that day.
Yeah.
It's the sun and the moon talking about wisdom. Last thing, there's more.
That was the point.
That was it.
Yeah.
You got something?
Yeah, I was just right here. This is
That's not
Yeah, you got it.
this is Sirach chapter 31, and I'm sorry, 1, it says, watching for riches consumeth the flesh, and the care thereof driveth away sleep.
Right. Going
Cinch
to
right here.
the same.
So say something.
There you go. Go ahead.
No, going into what you said earlier about, you got cats that work 16 hours, you know what I mean? They trying to get ahead, it's understandable, but like, you gotta balance things out. You gotta have your downtime, you get your rest, you know what I mean? Then you got the cats that be on the stock market every day, just consumed in that, you know?
Yeah. Once again, it's all. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
It's all on the algorithm. Like
Right.
you say trading places, they be in the pits,
Mm-hmm.
but it's 90% algo. It's all the algorithm, and 10% you got. They send them the marching orders, manual, like do this, and then the AI takes over.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And what they do, the whole thing is, I hate to keep talking, is seek and destroy is liquidity. They're going for liquidity. Liquidity is people's stop losses. So it's a whole big pile. They looking at when you read them textbooks to study or whatever, those algos know. So they looking at people's protective stop loss orders or their pending orders. It's like a whole pile. They call it liquidity. You know what I mean? They seek and destroy. They snatching them up. You might be on the right side, but it's taking your stops and then going the way you want it to go. You know what I mean? That's the game. I hate to keep blabbering, but you know.
It is.
It is. Alright.
You gotta, what you say, no old things.
Yeah. We study you devils, man. God, the Lord have us doing that. I gotta catch myself.
Be wise as a serpent. You gotta know all things, right?
We gotta think like we gotta not do what he do, but think how he thinks.
You think like he think.
You gotta out subtile him.
Okay. There's more than that, right?
It says, watching for riches consumeth the flesh.
Yep, it consumes the flesh, man. Because look, man, this is Esau's playbook, right? It's like them stock market dudes or whatever, or Forex. You have different sessions. Now you going up against a machine because the other agents that come in, whether it's London session, New York session, Frankfurt, all the different world, they fully rested while you monitoring the charts or whatever. The next group of people come in to give the algo to give his orders. So you restless, man. They well rested. So it's like, and then it's a rigged system, but you gotta make money, but you can't be all into it.
It says, supposed to commit suicide behind that shit.
Yeah,
Right.
And it's technical and it's psychological, man. Like they feed off your impatience, to jump in and jump out, or your fears. Fear and greed rule the market, which is true. So
It says, and the care thereof driveth away sleep.
Because you gotta constantly you studying that stuff. You gotta be up in the wee hours of the night or in the morning to be good at it.
Yep.
All right, to be great.
And you said it's psychological.
Yeah.
You said the care thereof drive away sleep.
Yeah.
He be so anticipated for the next market to open.
Right.
He can't
Because
sleep.
if you look at any old charts, people that was in the 90s that was studying it, the whole game switched because regular people like you consider us that have been studying it, they was like, yo, hold up, the public is starting to study this shit.
Right.
They've been aware. So that's when they started really going hard with them algos and things like that, with them algorithms. All right? And so what they do is, person, whether you going to Harvard, you studying this economics, business, or whatever, when you get hired in them firms, they pull you to the side and they tell you what's really going on, how to do it. Well, you got it.
Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 26, verse 4. Whether a man be rich or poor, or if he have a good heart towards the Lord, he shall all the time rejoice for they care for customers.
So whether you rich or poor, but you have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures, you gonna always rejoice because you already know the end of this thing is if you are elect, you're gonna be rewarded.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
So this we basically what being purged or catching a fire right now.
That's right.
So we don't be judged with the world when the world is being judged.
That's right.
Nuclear fire, concentrated fire from the Lord. Whether you're gonna have people getting hunted to be eaten, spoiled, and we don't wanna be caught up in that.
Right.
That's it. There's more?
Yeah, I see.
I got some. This is Sirach 29 and verse 11. It says, lay up thy treasure according to the commandments of the Most High, and it shall bring thee more profit than gold.
You got it.
That's
Yeah.
right. You got it.
Yeah, lay up your treasure. You know, we striving for that spiritual blessings, that spiritual bank account. You know, we storing that up. We treating that more important than the carnal riches of this world.
Right.
You know, because we know that it's gonna come to naught. You know, we know the physical gold gonna be here, and we gonna get that on the other side.
Yeah.
But right now, we trying to get delivered from death. You know, delivered from the destruction that's gonna come. The mystery, man. Because when you look around here in Babylon, everything is gonna come to naught. It don't even matter. Whether like the last scripture the brother read, whether a man be up, you got brothers that probably got more money, some brothers that got less, bro. A man can have $1 billion in Babylon. That ain't gonna stop the destruction from coming.
Right.
You know? So when you look at it in that aspect, it don't matter. This is way more important. You know? That's the point.
Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in that all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off.
Yeah,
And die.
And so 2 parts, 2/3, 66.6%, right? Shall be cut off and die. 2/3 of who? The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, or the nation of Israel, gonna be cut off and die, gonna be destroyed. So this is why we in fear. This is why we go out week in and week out and do the Lord's work. This is our duty, so we don't be cut off.
Right.
It says, but the third shall be left therein.
But the third, 1/3, the elect, the nation of Israel, is going to be left therein. All right, not gonna be destroyed, but going to be delivered. All right.
So that was it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Out of it under harsh conditions, right? You see what they do with the metal? They gotta burn it, they gotta bang it and fashion it and polish it.
Yeah.
That's some harsh conditions.
Yeah.
Right.
The elected nation of Israel is going through
Harsh conditions.
harsh conditions.
To get them impurities out of us. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
harsh conditions.
Yeah.
Not only the physical, but mental.
Mental. Yeah,
Thoughts come onto you.
that's the hardest part.
You know, as soon as you wake up, thoughts is just click. You like you, and then the Lord have it when you be like you already know. You like, yeah, damn, you already attacking me. Satan
Right.
already on me.
Right.
You already on me. You be like, damn, man, you just as soon as you open your eyes,
Right.
oh, you sleep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fiery darts.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. It says, back in Sirach 2 and verse 5, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
An acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, all right? So Lord willing, we the elect is going through catching hell, man. And then you got people laughing at our situations.
Right.
You know what I mean? Laughing like, look, we got, why are you struggling like this? You know what I mean?
Right.
You know?
Yeah. We in the furnace right now.
Yeah.
You know, we in the furnace of affliction. You know, in Babylon, the same way when Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, was in Babylon and they got thrown in that furnace. But who protected them? Yahweh Shah. So even through all the hell that we catching, we being covered.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna. This is for our betterment. This is to get the dross out of us, to make us vessels for the Father. Because the more you get put through these tests and these hardships, the more you don't give a fuck about this place. The more you hasten in the day, and that's what the Lord wants from us.
Yeah.
That to be the house in the morning and the house in the morning.
Yep, exactly.
So,
Like you said, cats out here laughing, having a good old time. They looking at us like, why you going through it? But you don't even know what's to come.
Yeah.
You don't. And then when the moment it do happen, when hell starts coming down on them, they gonna panic.
Yeah, they're gonna lose it.
They gonna lose it.
this is right here. Ecclesiastes 7:2. It is better to go to the house of mourning than to the house of feasting.
Yeah, we're in the house of mourning. We're not partying like the world is partying and having a good time all the time.
Yep.
Cause you got some people that's just living it up.
Yep.
They making their bread. Yeah, you can make your money. That what? Whether you make your money in investments or whatever, we consider that a trade. But what's after that? What's after that? All right, so that's the whole thing is just your trade. Whether you make your money, your millions, your hundreds of thousands,
Yeah.
and then just forget everything else, right?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Well, that don't make sense.
It says, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart.
The living yeah, that's the end of all men, and the living are gonna lay it to heart, man. So they're gonna put this world above all and have their fun.
It says, verse 3, sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of countenance the heart is made better.
Yeah, your mind is made better, you're more sound, and you pretty much you being geared towards when all hell break loose.
Yeah,
Right.
Cause you set like, yo, you've been going through this and you going through that, so it won't throw you off. You'll be balanced, stable. Wisdom and knowledge will be a stability of time. So we know through the scriptures how things are gonna lead with that MOTB and everything all this shit that's going on right now is leading towards destruction. All right? Everybody making their money with their investments, once again, that's the liquidity. All right? All that money, whether people are selling their drugs, all of that's into the system for it to collapse.
Yeah.
Drug money, that's liquidity. That's for the banks. OnlyFans is for liquidity. As if people distracted, these boast these women up, they're making their money. All of that, more liquidity. Cause there's more money being printed and then more fractional reserve banking to further collapse this motherfucking place. All right? Is all of this stuff, all this money floating around, the opportunities in real estate and all of that is to bring in more and more debt, because when you put $1,000 in a bank, that bank loans out 20,000 of that. And then they only have to have 5% or 10% on hold of that 1,000 you put in. So it's creating more debt, yo. So why? To lead to that MOTB. The Esau has the things going in stages. I don't want to keep blinding y'all, that's something. But it's all in stages. I mean, I get that stupid shit.
You can read the one more verse.
All right.
Verse 4, it says, Ecclesiastes 7 verse 4, it says, the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning.
The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning. Yo, why y'all always upset or y'all angry?
Always complaining.
Cause of this fucking place is corrupted, man.
Right.
Esau's rule is corrupted. So it's not only in America, it's reaching. He got the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He's controlling everything. Logistics, goods flowing throughout the earth, commerce, drugs, tanks, cars, lumber, all of that is Esau has the control over the resources.
Right. It says, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth.
The heart of fools, damn fools, to have a good time, man. No, you need to you need to get a wife and get that. Yeah, I can get a wife. She could fucking cheat on me too. What the fuck, man?
Right.
And bring me back a bonus, man. I mean, the STD.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Man, that's a good point you made, because wedding, when you have a wedding
Mhm.
on the Esau system, it's really just a money scheme.
Right.
Yeah.
Diamonds is not even worth all that much. You know, diamonds is easy to come by. Really, they just store it all away and give you little bits, and they cut it up and make it sparkle and put a price tag on it. Right? Then they put commercials on it and movies about it.
Yep.
Now all of a sudden, if you want to get married, you gotta get a diamond ring, and a proposal, and a wedding.
Yep.
And then after the wedding, you gotta have a divorce, and the divorce costs more than the wedding.
Yep.
So it's all my money.
But see, we in a house of mirth. You know, the Lord put me in the situations in the world and in the truth to where, man, listen, I'm in a sense of where anything could be taken from me at any moment.
Right.
A bad chick you got or whatever, she could just that could be gone right then and there. The Lord gave us that mindset, so where the world saying, yo, you should get this or get that. Yeah, it could be taken from you. The same person telling you that bullshit could get envious and you gonna kill your ass and line you up.
Yeah.
Well, I know I'm blabbering, but that's what it is, man.
Yes.
That's spirit on, man.
We finish up with the last scriptures.
I had one because the brother said how all this is leading to, they causing more and more debt, and that's what's going on. This is Habakkuk 2 and verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him?
Yeah, taunting truth, or taunting saying.
Yep. And say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
Destruction to him that increaseth that which is not his. Who? The so-called white man.
Yep.
He's always increasing that which is not his. This whole economic system that's been going on from the 50s on now is taking wealth from the regular person and putting it into their hands. That's some of the things. The slavery, we know,
Yep.
all these things going on, but all the way down to economics.
Saying, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his.
And that's a so-called white man. He's the one that increases that which is not his. Through his traffic and through his tax system. All right?
How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay.
That's a so-called white man that ladeth himself with thick clay. That debt, that monetary system. That's called debt. Abaya, right?
Yeah, wow.
It's debt. The monetary system is debt. It's still printing. The company that, the Federal Reserve has the money, gets the money printed. It's a company, it's a family, it's called Crane or whatever.
Yeah.
They're the ones that have been printing the legal tender for this country for years. It's called Crane, that company, I believe. All right?
Brother told me to jump down at verse 16.
Okay.
It says, thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered. The cup of Yahweh's right hand shall be turned unto thee.
Your foreskin gonna be uncovered, man. All your wickedness.
Yep. It says, and thou...
Yep, I'm sorry. So-called white man is exposed. Your whole system, everything you've been doing, you not the Lord's people, all right? You are Amalek,
Yep.
all right? You are not Jacob. You are not the tribes. You are Amalek, all right? You've been exposed. Your whole system is corrupt. Your UCC, Uniform Commercial Code, how you move goods, your bullshit ass legislation, your laws. We know how to operate the ins and outs.
Right.
Your investment algos. You got it.
It says, the cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory.
That's right. So you're gonna be turned to nothing. You're gonna go bankrupt.
Yep.
All right. You're gonna become a slave. That's the worst thing. Remember, Trader Places this is the worst thing for a rich man. You take his wealth from him.
Right.
He's still alive, and he's nothing. He's less than dirt.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's going. He gonna want death.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Yeah.
flee from him.
That shall escape thee.
Yeah. We elites, man.
You're right. That was it.
So-called elites.
We'll close out.
Alright. So, y'all closing out?
I'll close out. With that, you know, Lord was edifying, you know, and on to the next. All right, all praise goes to
Oh,
Honestly, Pops, Bishop Elizabeth Millstone, and Sanchez Akin, put your spirit on saying honestly.
Shalom.
Yes.